So 6 weeks to go, and it's about this time that you start to question, or I start to question, why am I doing this? It's such a big commitment. It's a time commitment, an energy commitment, a financial commitment, and not just for me, for Tim, for my coach Emma. You know, it's like, why? What's the point? I don't know. So I've come out today to the crit track for an easy spin. It's my recovery ride, but I'm just checking the bike. So we put the seat down a little bit. I think it's down too much. So we'll put that back up. So I only get part of the crit track while they build this for the car racing next month. Put a bottle in here instead of the aero bottle that I had, and it's so much better. It's 5 a.m. and less than 12 hours ago I was doing a hard run, so Tuesday night run, and I have to do a long ride this morning, 4.5 hours. Because on the weekend I'm doing a race, and I'm doing that race because it's I need to test the bike. I was going to test it at Victor Harbour but didn't have the bike in time, so I'm doing a race this weekend. So early morning coffee, a 4.5 hour ride. I was feeling a little bit apprehensive about the ride, mainly because when I did it, I did a 4-hour ride on the weekend and it was a little bit harder than I thought. The bike wasn't quite set up right, but we think we've got it now, so I'm actually now looking forward to this ride. Four and a half hours later, I'm back. And that was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I feel really good now. So I think I did 117 kilometers in 4.5 hours. So the bike seems to be perfect. Just need to switch the water bottle cages over because one of them is really hard to get the drink bottle out of. But I think I'm going to have a shower and a nap. So I've had 2 long rides and long runs. So I did a long ride and run last Saturday, Sunday, and now it's Thursday. I did a long ride yesterday and a long run today, and I'm yet to put together 2 good rides and runs together, like a good ride and a good run together. So last weekend I had a shitty ride but a good run, and this weekend, now today, had a great ride yesterday but feeling a bit unmotivated. I'm half hour in and 2 hours 10 minutes. I am doing a walk run strategy for Busso, so practicing that now. I have a 45-minute warm up, so I'm doing 14 minutes running, 1 minute walk, and repeat that 3 times. And I do the same for the cool down, but then that time in between is when I've got effort, so 70 to 75% for 3 minutes, and then a bit of recovery. So why am I doing this? That's a good question. I do kind of have unfinished business with the Ironman. I know what it's like to walk almost 20 k's of the run, and I don't want that to happen. But I guess the main reason I decided to do it was to do well at World Champs in Townsville next year, which is not quite this distance, but I guess that's my motivator. 16 hours a week I'm doing at the moment, which is more than 2 hours a day, so it takes up a lot of time. Everything hurts. I've worn this shoe and sock combo before, but I think I've got a big blister on my foot. My ear was hurting. I felt like the hat was squishing my ear. I had to take my heart rate strap off because that was hurting. But on the only thing that wasn't hurting is my elbow and neck that's been giving me grief. Doesn't feel sore at all. Maybe everything else is just much sorer. Thanks for training with me.